game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Don't forget about our next fan giveaway day, where all attendees will receive a Timberwolves backpack. Come to the game, bring the fan, and get a Timberwolves backpack. The National Basketball Association and the Timberwolves are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to avoid any excessive behavior, such as fights, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaged in such behavior are subject to infectious and possible arrest. Please report any violation to these rules to the board's office, security, or any staff. Timberwolves fans, we hope you come and join us for the Timberwolves Red Team Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 players in attendance will receive the special giveaway. Visit the Red Zone to meet your favorite Red Team.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Clippers come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire to thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with White, and it's Zubac in at the five. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Conley in at the point. Here we go. The Timberwolves will get the first possession. Randle outside. Here's Edwards. Not going to go that time. White with the defensive effort. Harden outside. Edwards against White. The three. Cracks in the tray. White's got the first bucket of the night. A three-pointer for Los Angeles.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Out to Edwards. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
In the corner, Harden. Back to White. Pass to Zubac. White against Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Powell the pass to Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 5 points so far. Here's White. Again, Los Angeles.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Edwards can't hit. Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harden sets the pick for White. Harden kicks to White. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Harden from the arc. The Clippers keep it alive. Now, here's Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Conley. The rebound by Harden.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, and I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's White. That misses off the backboard. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
It's White on the wing. Edwards defending. White dishes to Harden. White looking around. Back to Harden. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Timberwolves trail by 3. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. James Harden, number 1. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
To stop the drought, the Clippers grab the miss. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but had 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
White the pass to Harden. Count it. Harden's got 5 now.
Excellent movement by Harden off the screen. He just knows how to execute in those situations.
Conley surveying the D. Great look, but off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Clippers leading by 9. Leonard. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Conley. No scoring in this one. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Will it go?
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
White the pass to Harden. Back to White. Zubac a screen on Edwards. Laps it up for Zubac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. McDaniels against Powell. Here's Conley. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harden against Conley. Randle outside. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Back to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Randle kicks to Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Powell the pass to White. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 8 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Open shot Randle. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Zubac kicks to Harden. Zubac with the screen for White. Lobs it up for Zubac. White against Edwards. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Conley finds Edwards. White with the defensive effort.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Harden sets the pick for White. Back to Harden. White dishes to Leonard. And another three for the Clippers.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
The Timberwolves shoot just 26% early. Conley kicks to Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Drills it from outside.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what's surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Outside Conley. Shot to stop the run. And it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Randall with the bucket.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a three, so can I.
Pass to White. There's the lob to Harden.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Timberwolves trail by 19. Gobert with it. And here is Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Leonard with the screen on Edwards. White the pass to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Randall with a screen for Conley. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Mike Conley. And then for Los Angeles, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in for Pop.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Reed with a screen for Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Drew Eubanks out there with Jones. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's White in at the 2. Looking to end his cold spell. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 10 points.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Alexander Walker finds Edwards. Here's Joe. Nothing on the board. outside Edwards. Shoots over White. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Cans it from downtown.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
From outside the arc, White with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Joe passes to Alexander Walker. Good D by Jones.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's White. White with another miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Miller finds Alexander Walker. For 3, Edwards trains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Here's White. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And that one, good.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Jones kicks to White. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Dunn. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists now tonight. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stop.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Bogdanovich passes to White. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Joe passes to Alexander Walker. There's the pick. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Eubanks finds Bogdanovich for 3. And White, the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich. White's got 23 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Throws it up high. Ball stolen. Knocks it loose. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Now Alexander Walker. Joe can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's White missing. The Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Connects from 3-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Nabbing another steal.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. They need this. Eubanks grabs the miss.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, here's Reed. Eubanks defending.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Alexander Walker with the ball. To the middle, here's Reed, and he banks in the layup. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
White, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. The 10-footer finds the target. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Jones kicks to Dunn. Here's White. Again, Los Angeles.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Alexander Walker. Edwards, a screen on Bogdanovich. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Isaiah Joe. And then for the Clippers, Ben Simmons comes in for Eubanks. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Outside, White fires from deep. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McDaniels. Now Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And Simmons kicks to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Done against Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, White. Simmons, a screen on Edwards. Oh, the lob for Simmons. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. James Harden, number 1. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Edwards. Now he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Chris Dunn. Now, here's McDaniels to the paint. Here's Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
He's off on the second. The Clippers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Harden. Outside, White. Outside, Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Harden dishes to White. Launches it. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by White. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Here's Joe. White covering. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Leonard. Another miss by Minnesota. Randall's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Harden finds White. Outside Leonard. It's White on the wing. There's the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. White's got 39.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Harden against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Powell. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first points in this one.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
Here's Los Angeles now. Powell kicks to Harden. Outside, White. To the inside, here's Leonard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Joe can't get it to go. Harden the pass to White. Harden sets the pick for White. There's the lob to Harden, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. An exceptional performance from White.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to White. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 42 in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 19 points.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Leonard finds White. Here's Harden. Back to White. Over Edwards. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. White's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. A 3 from Leonard. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves shooting just 34% from the floor. Conley against Harden. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
And so White will bring it up for Los Angeles. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. White's got 45 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Edwards. They get it, and another steal for him.
And his last swipe sets the franchise.
That's a great dunk.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Here is Conley. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Edwards. And that one is clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Zubac.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And Edwards drops them both.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Here's White. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start this. Here's Randall. Here's Harden. He's got 18. Zubac kicks to Powell. Floats one. And White, the bucket on the assist by Powell. Powell's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Randall, a screen on Harden. Out to Edwards. Gobert down low. Working on Zubac. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Randall's got 10 points.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Here's White. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's White. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Conley finds Edwards. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Simmons checked in for Zubac.
Number 25, Ben Simmons.
Here's Here's Gobert. Scoreless thus far. Gobert with a screen on Harden. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And White kicks to Harden. White up top. McDaniels defending. Outside Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The 3 from Harden. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Randall dishes to Gobert. Harden against Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
And here is McDaniels.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Joe's checked in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good on the shot.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
He swipes the ball away again.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing. And now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game.
Yeah, an 8-way tie for second. One more steal, and it's his alone.
Edwards. The Clippers grab the miss. White's. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67%. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Randall passes to Edwards. Randall against Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Here's White. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Jones kicks to White. Over in the corner, Batum. Outside, White. And it's done in the corner. Back to White. Fires away from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Randall. It's Joe on the wing. Down low. Over to the wing. Down against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Here's White. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Takes the 3. And it's White with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here for the night. And that one falls for White. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mills is checked in. Now Randall, 14 points for him. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Randall's got 16 points.
Boy, how about the touch on the floater from Julius Randle? A little creativity.
Outside, White. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
6 to shoot. Conley with a wide open look. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. Batum finds Jones. Here's White. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Randall is doubled. Puts up a deep 3. And again with the rebound.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Outside Conley, pass to Randall, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Minnesota making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here, too. Amir Coffey's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Joe, covered by Mills. Back to Alexander Walker. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
He got it again. Sensational.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. And rebounds again.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass.
LA foul. Second personal foul. 15
For Minnesota, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Joe. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Clippers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And Joe drops them both. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Randall outside. Joe in the corner takes a three. That shot no good. Here's Mills. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Now, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Now staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Brown out there with Batum. Then it's Miller. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. Brown with it. Five to shoot. Miller outside. Off target with his 3. Minnesota shooting a meager 37% for the game. Outside Edwards.
Clippers foul. Brown.
Minnesota making a switch. Einad's checked in.
In for the Wolves. Number 8, Josh Minot.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Clock at 6. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Good D by Miller. Mills in the corner. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Joe. Reed against Simmons. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Here's Simmons. Count the basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Edwards. Simmons pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Mills. Batum finds Simmons. Clippers moving the ball around. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The tray. Rebound by the Clippers. Brown kicks to Simmons. Takes it inside, and Simmons slams it in.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Outside Edwards. Good on the 3-point shot. Edwards got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Timberwolves.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
2 points. That one goes.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Minot. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Alexander Walker with the ball. Brown on him. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Ingles. Outside Edwards. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Edwards got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Mills looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Conley kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Mills passes to Simmons. And here's Miller. Reed with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. And Reed throws it down.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Simmons inside. Guarded by Reed. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mills. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side, Conley. For 3, Edwards. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, be a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Now here's Mills. Simmons on the wing. Miller outside. Brown the pass to Batum. Miller outside. Now here's Simmons. Over to the left wing. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Joe with it. He's against Miller. Joe passes to Reed, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark, he's checked in for Joe Ingles, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Isaiah Joe. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Pass to Brown. Can they get it? Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Dunn over Edwards. Dunn misses. For Minnesota, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Alexander Walker finds Conley. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Conley, the pass to Reed. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here is Simmons. Pass to Batum. Mills with it. Simmons left side. Oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
That's good from Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's Conley. Randall outside. Edwards inside. He's against Miller. Outside for Randall. Gobert dishes to Edwards.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Check Simmons.
Gobert against Simmons. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the length of Ben Simmons, right, allows him to drive into the teeth of the defense, picks up the foul.
Ben Simmons.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Edwards finds Conley. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels from downtown, and the 3-ball is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Simmons against Gobert, and the Clippers miss again. It's Edwards on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Now Mills. Here he goes. Pass to Simmons. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, I'll tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
That's good from Simmons. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Here's the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Miller. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem, and shows you that right there.
Mills with it. Simmons on the wing. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Miller outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum finds Mills. And the wing jumper offline. The Timberwolves shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
First free throw is good. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Clippers. And Simmons drops them both. Minnesota shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Bogdanovich against McDaniel. And here's Edwards from the arc. Batum grabs the miss. It's been all Clippers. Batum a screen on Conley. Pass to Batum. 26 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. And Mills kicks to Bogdanovich. And he knocks down the jumper.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here is Conley. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.
The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself.
they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, shine like this, in a matter of time I spent in the back of the locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I do. Like a sneeze, please for the getting green. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck in their head. And when I departed, I go and get it. Draw like I'm an artist from crawling, went straight to walk through forest in my garage is a forest. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly, flying. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was elite. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, the rest in peace. Hey, the rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought I asked them all, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on it, some like Papa on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of cat that mean captain, grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hip, no my, cause they, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. Cause these Philly, I'm going with me, no joke, no. All I know is, when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in there, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop hand, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and Wood. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining, I'm like, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My man's on riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in him. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Catch him at the light. Like, ain't no light at the. You ain't big enough. You know them youngins, they ain't benders when they in their rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or pick them up. I've been focused on this paper. Coming my retirement to dead. Play. No man's with him. He don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop today with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid away. Who else you know made all these millions and they signed on papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was
basement. They was throwing parties. No house party. We misbehaved. Gotta keep it high on my son because he shady. He didn't know what he was doing. I had to school. I had to turn. I'm a tutor. How you jumping out of form? Pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family. We don't do recruiting. Everybody around me, ain't no telling who it. Tell promoters book me, we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends got me riding with you. That's
Come to me, come to me. I got yours, I got yours.
Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
The National Basketball Association and the Minnesota Timberwolves are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to avoid any destructive behavior such as fighting, throwing baskets, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or disruptive play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. We want this live experience to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "typical" along with your issue and seatbelt safety to 55555. A member of our corporation team will respond immediately.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Clippers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with White. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Randall. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so off the tip, it's Minnesota. Randall outside. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Clippers. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Conley. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
Powell finds Harden. Now here's White. He's guarded closely.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
To the inside, Alexander Walker on the wing. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard sets a screen for White. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. White the pass to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the paint. Outside for Randall. Pass to Alexander Walker. Hits it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a tie ball game.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
White, good.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now here's White. He has 6 to the middle. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to White. It's Powell on the wing. Right side, White. The 3 from Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Harden against Conley. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Powell finds White. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Conley. Randall against Leonard. Launches a 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Randall. The Clippers getting the bucket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's White. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Empty that time from Leonard.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's White. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 9.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a...
And Los Angeles guys shooting well. They're at 45%. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. White is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Clark after the missed 3 from White. And they take the lead. McDaniels got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Harden right side. Outside Leonard. Outside White. Pass to Zubac. And White kicks to Powell. Clock at 6. In the corner. Harden back to White. From downtown. Harden, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Dillingham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Minnesota, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so White will bring it up for the Clippers.
And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
And the basket by Harden.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the wing on the left. Here's Joe. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
White, good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Harden. Now Dillingham, he's got 5, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter. Clippers leading by 3. Inside, and White with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Reed against Zubac. 6 to shoot. Reed misses. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. White finds Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Leonard. He moves. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one drops for him. Dillingham's got 10 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's White. He's got 17. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Joe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And Julius Randle subbed in for McDaniels. Now here's White. Offline with his 3. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by White. And he drives in, and White slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
So it's Minnesota now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Clark with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 5. He finds White. Harden sets the pick for White. There's the lob to Harden. And stolen by Dillingham. Stolen by Harden. White with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Pass to Leonard. Harden outside. Here's White. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Clippers?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's White, following the basket by Julius Randle. From deep, Harden, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Clippers making a change. Eubanks is checked in. Here's Dillingham. 10 points for him. Pass to Joe. Oh, good on the triple. Clippers leading by 9. Here's White. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Clark outside. Gobert with a screen on Powell. And that one's good by Clark.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Outside White. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. White's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Clark for 3. Oh, good on that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
From 12 feet out. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Harden. Randle against Leonard. Here's Joe. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got his first bucket of the night.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
White the pass to Harden. Out to White. Takes the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Randle against Leonard. Here's Gobert. It's blocked. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Oh, Leonard in position. And here is Clark. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or 2?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long -shot. So
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. An exceptional performance so far from White.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's Harden. Check in for Miller.
Number 0, Nick. White.
Clippers leading by 4. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert with a screen for Randall. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. And White kicks the foul. Leonard the pass to White. In the corner, foul with it. White dishes to Leonard. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Harden's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 7. Over in the corner, Randall. Conley scanning the floor. McDaniels finds Gobert. Down low. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by the Clippers. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Randall. He's got 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Wide a screen on Conley. Releases. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now Harden following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. And it's White missing. Conley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And Randle throws it down.
And this is how Randle likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
White looking around. Pass to Zubac. It's up a 3. And White the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Alexander Walker passes to Conley, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Leonard with the steal. Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Conley. White, wide open. He fires. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Conley, the pass to Randall. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Powell kicks to White. From the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now here is Conley. Pass to Randall. Fires for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's White. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Randall outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And he sinks the second. Here's Harden. He's got 13. It's White on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gobert with it. He's got 6. 5 on the clock.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's the pass to Conley. To the paint. He's looking for Joe and finds him. That one goes in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Bogdanovich passes to Simmons. Here's White. And again, unable to change momentum here. Timberwolves trail by 15.
And he has to take that.
So the LA Clippers win the series and will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Boom! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next one. just 4 wins from the NBA Finals. But you're going to have to earn it.